All right, so Star Drop. We're doing some more Operation Backlog tonight. Um, we give games in my backlog 20 minutes or so, depending. Some games are, it's very obvious you're not going to be able to even squeeze 20 minutes of enjoyment out of them, so you abort pretty quick. Other games, you decide it's worth keeping and you toss it into the actual ready to play backlog. So here we are. So now, this is Star Drop. In early access, we'll see how it goes. So we expect some bugs. Don't hold that against anyone when it's a early access game. All right, here we go. Just make sure video options are good. Always enable VSync because I don't know if I can push anything to the max, but we're gonna try high on. There's no motion blur, right? Right? This guy doesn't like motion blur. This will be okay. All right, let's start the clock and start the game. At the frame counter up at the top left, you can see kind of how it's performing. Hello? Doing something now. Dedicated to my wife and daughter. Everyone has their own unique story to tell. But sadly, some of them are lost to the stars. Still out there, waiting to be told. Should get a narrator for that part. Team 5 or Team V presents. Graphically, this is great looking so far and already.
Hey, Aaron, come in. You reading me?
Good morning, John.
Don't know if you looked outside, but we're in space. There are no mornings in space.
It feels like it's morning to me.
Right. Well, I'm about to dock the station. You got your pants on?
I just finished changing. I still need to check for any available missions.
All right. Take your time. I'll wait for you at the docks once I'm done. Enjoy my cafe latte.
You're such a hipster.
Ooh, 21st century pop culture reference. Nice.
That's what happens being around you all the time.
It's a fish.
Alright, I'm heading for the SRO interface now.
Chapter 1, out there. Oh, I can actually manipulate this. You move a little slow. Kind of what my shower panel looks like. Ooh, tandem bathing. Cool. All right. Look outside real quick. Is that Earth? Don't think so. Maybe. We'll see. Do any of these open up? Guess not. So I'm holding, I tap shift and it toggled running. Which is good. That's what we want. This is what I need. Aaron Vance. Okay, so that saved it for me, I presume. Save station. Okay. Check that out. The Phoenix? Maybe it's a Phoenix? Little head bob thing whenever you stop running. Ugh. That'll make me sick. Eventually. Okay, that doesn't interact. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. List it out. Alright. Press E to open. I did. But it's locked. I want to continue. Okay, I press E, but it's locked. Obviously, there's something else I'm supposed to be doing before then. No indicate. Yep. Maybe a little dot in the middle of the screen would have let me know where I was looking. That might have been helpful. That time is the real time. It is actually 9 p.m. Pretty cool. All right, so file name SD01. Effect confirm. All right, it's our active case now.
John, come in. Seems there's only one available mission right now.
Guess it's a slow day today.
It's a salvage op. Unknown ship. No ID, status unknown, and it didn't respond to hailing either. It's been discovered somewhere in the Cassiopeia constellation.
Interesting. I wonder how it got there.
Let's go find out then.
Copy that. You can head up to the docks when you're done. I'm docked at gate 24.
So this is the memorial. What's this down here? The textures don't pop in until you're like right on top of them. Okay. Off we go. Trying to get a little Firewatch vibe from the banter between them already. Oh, hey, Flapjack. Thank you for the
Hey, John.
raid.
What do you think we'll find on board that ship?
That's a robot.
I have no clue. Your guess is as good as
Mini
mine.
flapjack
I mean,
attack.
we literally know nothing about it. All I can gather from the reports is that it has to be old. I mean, no recent ships have been reported missing from this region. You know, maybe it's
How
a
you
pioneering
doing?
vessel. Got lost or broke down.
That would be amazing.
It would. But it's a long shot. There's still numerous ships out there that haven't been recovered. Ships that we don't know about.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing more of the Operation Backlog, and I just got this one picked up the earlier this week. It's called Star Drop. I'm a sucker for space games. And it looks like we're in space. How are you tonight? Now that looks like No Man's Sky, like I could trade here, like a trade hub. Oh, going off course here. This is early access though, so don't get all butthurt. Get some bugs going on. All right, that one's green. I was only half paying attention to what I was being told to do. Space. Oh, Thursday nights are my slow nights where I go through this giant 1,200 game catalog that I have and see what's worth playing. I tend to collect a lot of games, and I don't play half of them. Which is so opposite of who I am as a person on collecting things. I don't own very much. Yeah, No Man's Sky... I took a short break, but it was eating a ton of time. I need to get back into it. I spent a lot of time looking for a good freighter and finally settled on a Class A. Couldn't find a Class S. I have so much money now. Like, there's 300 mil, I think. I'm curious how many hours I have in No Man's Sky at this point. Took a break because it started to get a kind of a lather, rinse, repeat kind of feel. And while some of the planets look pretty awesome, it just started to feel kind of the same, a little samey. Still loving it though. It's good and nice, relaxing. Making me want to get back into Elite Dangerous. And just disappear into space for a bit. Oh, am I piloting this? No, I'm not. We're halfway through our time allotment for this game, and we haven't started really playing yet. This might be one of the few times I go over the 20 minutes. Yeah, I took a break from Overwatch because I got tired of playing the same repetitive maps. And that was way back, like I said, around when Anna first came out. Really enjoyed playing as her. Combining the healing with the sniping. That's good stuff. You dump enough hours and you play the same maps. Not a lot of maps had come out at that point. And but I know there's a lot out there now, so I should probably jump back into it. Did you fire it back up after watching Nixie play? I know Sarah on my Discord's always trying to get me to play. This game's pretty. I'm good at that. What's the biggest difference now, Flap? Just how things handle, or how many characters are there now? I'm sure they've added probably, what, 10 more? Some space rock going on. This is a very clean ship.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We're currently crossing the Cassiopeia constellation and will be reaching our destination shortly. I hope you've enjoyed your flight with us today. If you look out to your left, you'll see space. If you look to the right of the plane, you'll also see space.
Very funny, John.
I know, I crack you up. But yeah, you need to get
That's a
yourself
little rough.
ready. Grab your data pad and head over to the APD station and get changed. We're almost there.
Roger that, Captain. I'm on it.
The game is dedicated to this guy's wife and daughter, so I'm assuming that's who's actually in those photos. I like seeing the personal touch. All right, so can I click on this? All right, inbox. We have not even started playing the game yet. Phoenix, I was right. John Kindley. All right, cool. What is squealing at me? Something through here? I don't... Seriously. What? 28 characters total. How many were there when Anna came out? Like 16? You heard that, right? I'm not losing my mind? Alright, there's a cat. Can I turn off the radio? Can't turn the radio off. Okay. So maybe I should have been paying attention. Where the hell is the cat? Is there something else I'm supposed to be doing here? Pending input. I like that the system time is real time. Good stuff. Was I supposed to do something? And I don't know what I'm doing. I was talking. All right, so that looks like the door thingy. Can't open anything up. And the cat appears to be stuck somewhere. Launched with 21 characters. Okay.
Got my data pad.
Awesome.
Where the hell was it?
Remember, the default key to use your data pad is Q, unless you change your key bindings, that is. You'll be able to keep track of any or all current objectives, like the one I am sending you now.
That's my objective.
Press what?
Just do it. Oh, and my data pad is on the table in the galley. There's some interesting info on it. Any data from these pads you collect will show up under the log tab in your own data pad.
Okay.
Now, go pick it up. The default key is E.
Okay. Let me out.
Okay. I'll check it out and head for the APD station.
Let me out.
Copy that.
Okay, so we're in a tutorial. There's no indicator of what you're looking at. You just kind of have to guess. Like I'm hitting E, hoping that I can leave the room. Not seeing much. Hello. I mean, hey, I found the cat. What's that, monkey butt? Hey, come back. Is this a pet simulation, like the PETZ? Press E. Pick up the cat. Nope, I can't. Can't pick it up. But now the door opened up. Okay. Sure. Let's go this way. Pick up his data pad. I'm digging the environments though. So if this is anything like what the rest of the game's like, that could be pretty cool. Give me your data pad. And an achieve for that too. Giddy. I've already figured out the data pad, carry an objective, the map. Yellow dot is you. That's me. I'm in the galley. I need to go to John's room, I guess. Red dots are objects you can interact with. Green dots are the save stations. Probably do that really quick. That cat following me? It is. Look at this. I'm okay with this game so far. I know we got 5 minutes left, but let me in. You got a save point. Leave me alone. Locked. Okay. So let's see what my objective is. Well, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm gonna wind down after streaming. I know how that is. Totally dig it. Well, if I see you again, awesome. If not, sleep well. Thanks for bringing over some friends. Reread your current objective in case you need to. Cool. Have a good night, Flap. Oh, that's not the right button. You. All right, we're going this way. We can go through that door. The phone, I thought it was a bomb. And too much siege. Oh, what the shoot? Can I put this on? Yeah, apparently I can.
John, I'm all suited up.
Alright, Aaron. So the All-Purpose Design, or APD suit for short, has a number of useful features.
John, I
When
know.
you press the F key, it'll toggle your helmet's flashlight on and off.
John?
You can also zoom in and out while holding down the Z key. This can be useful if you need to identify objects at a distance.
John?
Or use it as some super high-tech magnifying glass.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to the APD suit's most important function, the object scanner. I need you to run a quick system check to make sure the object scanner is calibrated properly.
Sure, but you realize...
There's a note inside this room somewhere with a code on it. I need you to locate and inspect it. A pointer will show up on your HUD whenever you're close to something that you can inspect.
You really need a hobby, John. Anyway, I'll go find your note.
How do I inspect it, though? No, no! Find the note with a key code on it. I see the note. Picked it up.
Found it.
Good.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Now press the R key to turn on the object scanner. Any objects you can interact with will light up, making it a heck of a lot easier for you to detect objects that you can use, such as a computer terminal, keypad, or control panels, for instance.
Oh.
The object scanner can also scan through walls, but it only works on objects that are receiving power. Note that if you run while the scanner is activated, it'll turn itself off. It's a delicate system after all. Nope.
Am I done now? Did I pass the test?
Nice.
With flying colors.
Man, what a sight.
I know, right? Anyway, head over to the cockpit. Scanners are indicating we're close.
Roger that.
Can I go this way to the cockpit? Scan anything? I have stamina. I think I should see what this is. High voltage. Don't touch it. This is where the cockpit's at? Save station. Do it. Okay, so tutorial is just about over. I'm thinking. Cockpit.
You're just in time, Miss Vance. There she is.
It's pretty small if you ask me.
Yeah, I know. She's an oddity for sure.
Picked up anything yet?
Not yet. Still running preliminary scans. But since you're here, I'm engaging safety protocols. All doors to the cockpit are locked and setting final approach vector. I've also set up a live feed on that station behind you, so you can check out whatever the scanners will pick up at the monitoring station shortly.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Hey, John. You remember our first job? You were so off from the coordinates. We spent hours looking for it.
Yeah. Turns out you're not so great at adjusting the long-range antenna.
This hunk of junk was pretty much duct taped together. It's a wonder anything worked at all.
Are you kidding? It's still mostly duct tape.
Yeah, but we had fun.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Are we almost there? Oh, check this out.
Anyway, the scans are done. I'm gonna look through this data right now.
Personal transport, powers on backup.
What you got?
Looks like the ship's designated as the SD-01.
Okay,
Hmm,
let's go.
that's a pretty unconventional designation for a ship.
Yeah, it usually means it's privately owned. I'm not detecting any life signs on board either.
So the crew is...
I mean, there are no signs of any humanly remains. She's empty.
what? Okay, what else?
Oh, wow. Hey, Aaron, you ready for this? So I'm running a database check, but I'm not finding any references of an SD-01. On top of that, I have never seen a model like this before.
Dig it.
Oh, and here you are always boasting about
What?
how you're able
Hey,
to
Ivy.
identify each and every ship out there.
Hey, every single known ship out there, that is. But yeah, this is what's blowing my mind right now. This definitely must be a privately owned ship. Can't figure out where it came from or who it belonged to. I don't even really know how old it is.
Seems like the ship
Your guess?
zooms in or
Without
out
a doubt,
based
not
on where
built
I'm at.
recently.
See it?
Even privately owned ships these days must have a database entry. I'm betting the ship is either from around or shortly after the pioneering era.
And a dollar look
She
heavy.
must be at least around 50 years old then. So what's she doing all the way out here?
I don't know, man. The ship was either lost or dumped here?
We're not really getting much out of these scans, are we?
I'm sorry, but she's keeping her secrets to herself.
Better go over
The
there.
only way to find out anything is if you board it.
What are the risks?
Well, I'm not detecting any movement. Ship's integrity seems fine, though. And it looks like life support is still operational.
Ignore the
You
sparks.
can interface with the ship's system, but most of it's offline. Seems it's running on backup power. You have to see for yourself if you're able to restore power to, well, anything you can.
Well, I need to know what happened to it and its crew, and what it's doing all the way out here.
I knew you'd say that. Judging from the ship's design, it seems to just be a dropship. It's not big enough for a prolonged stay in deep space like this.
Let me out!
And that means
That means there's another ship out there somewhere.
another ship.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. Just focus on this one. We don't even know if the ship's database is still intact. You sure you want to go ahead?
John, please.
Yes, let me out.
Just want to make sure.
Open
Docking
the
procedure
door.
engaged. Hold on.
We're gonna touch butts. Chair looks like an orc? What? Oh, I see it. Got the teeth right down there. Yeah, like tusk and tusk. Eyeballs. Seriously, look, we're gonna touch the butts. Look. I don't think it's advisable to drink coffee in the cockpit, man. On your
All right,
screen.
Aaron. Docking procedure complete.
Understood. John, I'm heading down to the airlock.
Copy that. Disengaging safety protocols. The elevator door to the airlock is now unlocked. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Let's see what other stories she has to tell.
Ship is IP68. It's sealed. All right, I'm gonna save it there, so I don't have to sit through all that again. I appreciate the effort that they're putting into building like a rapport between these two. pretty early on to have that much dialogue when I want to get into playing the game. At this point, I'm almost 30 minutes in. Where am I going now? Where am I going? Look at my Vectra. Take a look here. That was the bridge. Elevator? Sure. Objective. Heading down to the airlock. Okay. Go. Go. I need some point of reference so I know what I'm looking at. What I need to, like, activate. I agree with you. It could have been spread out a little bit. Visually, the game's up. I like it. Dialogue, they're working on it. Long tutorial bit here. Okay, is the airlock down there? Look like an airlock to you?
I'm at the airlock.
Copy that.
Let me in. Can I press this? Nope. Let's try the terminal. Give it a shot.
I'm opening the first door.
Copy that.
Yay! Here we go. I can't jump either. Want to jump. Like the zoom feature. Here we are. Can I crouch and get in there? Oh, there's a door.
Alright.
There's a door on my way.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, Aaron, we're gonna do this by the book. You're currently inside the main airlock on deck 2. There are 4 decks in total, including the bridge.
And that's where the flight data can be accessed.
Which should tell us where the ship came from and, well, more importantly, the name of the ship it belongs to.
Yes.
Now, your main priority right now is to restore power back to the ship. You're not going to be able to do much without it.
It seems everything on this deck is powered down, including the 2 elevators. I need to find a way to bring them back online.
This.
Now, airlocks in general usually have a backup generator. I'm not sure if it's the same in this case, considering the ship's unique
Does it work?
design. I'm trying to see if you can detect some kind of control panel.
John, the elevators are back in service.
Wait.
Awesome. Well, that takes care of that problem.
Crew quarters.
Sure,
Let's check it
pick
out.
where you want to go to first, but you still need to bring the main generator back online. It should have power to move the ship.
I can go either to deck 1 or deck 3.
Thanks, Ivy. 6
Yeah,
months.
deck 3. I
You
suggest
get
you go there
it's
first.
silver.
Gotcha.
Got that silver Chesky logo. All right, we're going to the crew quarters because I'm curious if there's any anything creepy. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you, thank you. You got that face. You got the. Okay. We'll explore around here a little bit, and then go on to the next game. Since it is Operation Backlog night, but this is something I could play. Digging it. Yeah, this is cool. I don't want to get too far into it without super investing in what I'm doing. That zoom's pretty cool. So I can interact with plate and inspect it and stuff. Cool. Can I interact with F is it? I don't know, but it glows. Okay, alright, cool. I think we know all we need to know. I'm digging the game. So, is there a save? I saved it before I got over here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Desktop. Yes. Wow, that's loud. Go down. That music was very loud. Alright, so Star Drop. Yes. Down with it. It's definitely a keep. Let's put that in for starter. Sci-fi. What else would that be technically? Oh, I don't know if it's a simulation or not. I don't know if if every ship is different. But there's definitely a story going on, so we'll put it there. Definitely an indie dev, and I think that works. Okay.